Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new ptcgo Cosmic Eclipse video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at the brand new Kricketune here, which is kind of cool. Kricketune hasn't really had like a super good card in the TCG until now. This card is actually kind of decent as a rogue deck. And the whole idea of this deck, it's kind of an anti-meta deck. The whole idea with Kricketune is it has 3 different effects for its attack. The first effect is if you have 1 card in your hand, you can do 130 damage. That's the one we're going to be focusing on the most. So we're going to be using Zebstrika and Duskull and stuff like Viridian and Lillie's best effort. Try to get our hand nice and low. The other effect, if you have 3 cards in your hand, the active is now confused. Not terrible either. And if you have 6 in your hand, you can spread 30 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, which is actually pretty OP. So you have some pretty good effects. And I've partnered it today with Froslass. I know it's kind of generic, but it goes so well with the whole Unenergy theme. And Froslass is good because fire is very popular right now. I have ran into so many fire decks in the past week that it's kind of needed, in my opinion, to play Froslass. It's just such a good way to take out Zards. But yeah, before we get the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG, guys. As always, if you're looking for any PTCGO pack codes, if you're still trying to get Cosmic Eclipse codes, and get all the cards from Cosmic Eclipse, and of course, if you're looking for other PTCGO code-related stuff, like certain GX codes, like Mew 3 codes, Mewtwo GX codes, Pika ROM codes, Reshizard codes, get them all over at Card Cavern TCG. They do have all the other PTCGO code stuff like sleeve codes, Elite Trainer Box codes. All that good stuff is all over there. If you get anything from Card Cavern, make sure to use code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your purchase. Support the channel, help yourself out, help out Card Cavern, win-win for everyone. So yeah, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Alright, now let's look at the list. So, once again, Kricketune, relying on these attack speed, you have to have a certain amount of cards in your hand, and it's really not that hard to play your hand down to any of these effects. 6, 3, and 1, they're not that hard to play down to. And we're going to use Zebstrika to help us out. We can sprint and discard our hand, go down to 4 cards, and hopefully we can at least play 3 cards in order to be able to do 130 damage. That's the idea behind Zebstrika being in here. And again, we have Froslass as a backup attacker. Once again, fire decks have made a very big rebound, especially since Reshizard, Firebox, Ninetales, 1 LAIC. You know, fire's going to be pretty popular. Plus, there's like Blacephalon and Heatran and stuff like that. There's just a lot of fire decks right now, so like just Froslass being in the deck, I think helps you out in those matchups. Some other things in the deck, I am playing a 1-1 Grovyle line. Not too sure how I feel about it, but being able to Sunshine Grace for a grass Pokemon could be kind of useful. Again, it's just a nice search engine for Kricketune. Duskull's in the deck. Another really important card could be Spirit-Born Evolution. Once during turn before you attack, you may discard 3 cards from your hand, which the whole main option of this is to discard 3 cards to activate Improvisational Performance, however you pronounce that. That's the whole idea, because Duskull can get us down to 1 card very easily. You know, you sprint Duskull, and that allows you to get 130 damage off. We got Ditto and Mew in the deck for obvious reasons, and a 2-2 Zebra line for sprint. Going to the items now. We got 2 Great Catchers to bring stuff up, 4 Netballs, just an amazing card, getting basic energy, getting Kricketots. We got a Pal Pad, because we will sprint and Duskull away supporters, so having Pal Pad help us out. I can even see you playing 2 of them. We got 4 Pokécoms, 2 Reset Stamps, just some nice quick play cards. Just another nice thing about Reset Stamp. It's a card you can play from your hand, so if you ever need to play 1 card from your hand to try to get your hand down, you can just play a Reset Stamp. And it's never bad to play this, in my opinion. Now, I am playing 2 Shrines and 1 Viridian. Viridian's just kind of a niche card. It's mainly just here to discard a card from our hand. Again, that helps out with Kricketune quite a bit. But I can definitely see the argument for playing 3 Shrine of Punishment, because that extra damage is so good in this deck. Especially when a Shrine sticks for a turn, you can literally go back into your turn, knock out a Dene with 130 damage because of the Shrine ticks going back to the opponent's turn will knock them out. I am playing 2 Brock's Grit. We're going to lose a lot of Pokemon. Might as well get it back. And if we're playing against a fire deck, we really just chain Brock's Grit and chain Froslass all game, and we can win. We got 4 Cynthias, 1 Caitlin Cynthia. I am playing 4 Elm. Since we have a draw engine in Zebstrika, we don't really rely too heavily on supporters, because sometimes supporters can actually hurt our hand size also, so it's not a good idea. I am playing a Caitlin Cynthia, and I am actually playing a Lillie's Full Force, just an experiment. But you can draw 4 cards, so this can help you out if you want to attack with Froslass that turn, or you maybe want to spread for 30. And then at the end of your turn, you have to put 2 cards, you have to put cards till you have 2 in your hand, which makes it easier going back into your next turn to try to Kricketune for 130. That is the whole idea behind this Lillie's Full Force. Don't know if I'm sold on it quite yet, but it's kind of cool. We got 4 Elm because you can search Snorunt, Kricketot, Grovyle, Blitzle, or not Grovyle, Treecko, sorry. I got 1 Escape Board, along with a Hustle Belt. I actually think we should play 2 boards. We could play Jirachi in here, and then we could play Oak Setup. That's not a bad option either. But Hustle Belt, sorry, just for the Froslass. 3 Unenergies. I am playing a basic water. It's searchable Viridian. Since it's in the deck, might as well. and I got 5 grass energy for the energy count. Again, with 2 Brock's Grit, we never really worry about energy consumption, especially when we have 4 Netballs and a Viridian. But this is the Kricketune list. I've actually had a lot of fun with the deck. Actually, this deck is kind of cool, and you can get some pretty good matches with this deck, I found. So yeah, let's go show it off on PCGO. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to try out the Kricketune deck today, and we'll see how it plays on PTCGO, and see if it is any good. And first game is against a fire deck, which is kind of funny. But we do play Froslass in the deck for a very specific reason, and it is to deal with fire. So we'll see if our little Froslass combo here can kind of come in clutch. We'll see how we start. Zebra and Snorunt. Okay. So I think we start Zebra. We could start Snorunt, but we do run the risk of getting knocked out by a welder. So I'm just gonna bench it. We do have a turn 1 Elm, which is pretty good. Okay, so I actually playing Baby Blounds, which is pretty interesting. I actually think that might be a little bit better, to be honest with you, than the other matchups. I think I'm just gonna get a Treecko here. I probably want to get another Blitzle just in case. Could get a Ditto. I think we'll just get these 3. Froslass will actually be useful in this matchup. Surprise, surprise. We'll do that. For the grass energy. We can get another Kricketot here, which we will. We do have the Escape Board in our hand, so we can go Kricketune next turn, and we can probably attack, actually, considering we might only have 1 card in our hand, depending on what we draw. Seems pretty good to me. And yeah, I think maybe Cephalon's, it's a matchup, it's back and forth. Whoever really takes the prizes, I think, wins the game. I think, like, if we take the first prize, we're guaranteed to win, because as long as we just take a prize every single turn, we're good. We can also abuse Kricketune's attack here to spread for 30. That's also a pretty good option, too. We can knock out multiple Pidgeotos. So I think this matchup is pretty favored. We'll just have to see if my opponent is playing Cephalon. I gotta assume it is. Like, I don't really think they'd be playing a Charizard deck with a Pidgeotto line in. I don't really think that really works out too well for them. So hopefully they're playing Cephalon. They do bench a Heat Rain here. Okay, do they have the first KO? We'll see if they have that KO here on my Blitzle. No, they do not. Okay, cool. We drew a Lillie's Full Force. Okay. So I guess we could do this. We can knock out the Pidgey here. I think I will do it. We'll hearth that away. We need 1 card, right? Yeah. So we'll knock out Pidgey. And then we'll try to retaliate with a Froslass. That's going to be the plan here. If we can get Froslass. But with 2 Blitzles, it shouldn't be too hard to dig for Froslass, Unit Energy, or even our basic Water Energy we can find if they play Viridian or something. And the only way to knock me out is if they Welder or GX me here. That's pretty cool. They don't even get that. Wow. Cool. We could actually confuse them. How much would we need? We need 3 cards to confuse them. So I can hearth away the Brock's Grit and then hit him for 130. I think I'm going to Cynthia, and I think I'm going to try to confuse him here. I think that's the play. Okay. I'm trying to think. Play down the Shrine. We need exactly 3 cards in our hand. I don't really care about damaging this thing too much. I'll attach here, and we'll confuse them. This way, it just puts them in an awkward spot. There's no need to do 130 damage when we can very easily one-shot them with Froslass. This slows them down. This forces them to actually have to flip. And if Shrine sticks, actually, they don't bench anything. I think we just win here with another attack if we can get 4 cards in our hand. So we'll have to see if we get there. They do need a flip, and they get tails, which means we might win the game. We need 1 card in our hand. I think we can pull it off with the hand we have. Yeah, we can get there. We can go Netball. Get Pokémon. Get ourselves Froslass. Save the stamp. Win the game. Alright, cool. That's what the good old Krickatune's all about, guys. 130 damage. Knocking out the Heat Ran. My opponent didn't put up much of a fight. I guess they just drew really poorly there. Which, you know, Sucks for them, but not sucks for me because we won the game and we get a dub. And we're getting very close to getting that. And we got a notification. It's a friend request. I'll have to check that after the video. We can buy a pack from the shop, which I might as well do. Don't really think I'm really trading for much right now. I'm trying to get like secret giant hearts and stuff. But the temptations to trade packs off for secret energy is just too much. It's too much. Alright, we'll open up a pack. I don't know when I'm going to stop buying Cosmic Eclipse packs, but I really do still need to pull full art tag team supporters. I only have one Caitlin and Cynthia and one Mallow. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for here, which we don't get. We do get the Marshadow versus Piplup. You know, pretty bad pack. Alright, well, alright guys, we're going to do another game. I'm pretty embarrassed. The reason I'm at a 0 lose streak again is because I actually played Lillie's full force, and I chose to put back the cards I wanted to keep. So, like, I didn't know it did that. The cards that you choose when you play Lillie's full force, it's my first time playing it. I've never used Lillie's full force before. I didn't know that the cards that you get to choose, you have to choose the cards you want to keep, and the rest get shuffled back in the deck. I accidentally chose the cards that I wanted to put back in the deck. So, all the cards I wanted to keep in my hand got back in my deck. And I'm crying, and that was a very horrible loss. And my opponent does recognize me here. It looks like they're playing a Firebox deck. But for them, that's fine. We actually did get a solid start here. I don't like losing Duskull though, but I don't really know if Kricketune super needed here. Ooh, they're playing Blacephalon. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. We do have a Froslass in the deck for a reason here. This matchup might be a little tricky, not gonna lie. Just because we can't ever one-shot. Okay, that was a good top deck. Alright, so Elm, of course. We just kind of match everything we have in our hand here, I think. Seems good to me. We got all the evolutions. Let's check the deck. So we have both Froslasses, both Zebstrikas. We priced a Kricketune. Grovyle's in there. We do have our Great Catchers. We got Shrines. Cynthia, Caitlin Cynthia. We did prize a few. We got our units. We have our water. And we have our grass energy. Okay, so our prizes aren't too bad. And I think I'm just going to pass. We'll see if Duskull survives the turn here. I low-key wanted to because it's actually a pretty important card, I think, to constantly use Kricketune. But because we don't have the Zebstrika this hand away, we won't lose our Box Grit. So we'll be good. But Box Grit will be really useful so that we can keep using Froslass. We might just win the game with just Froslass. This is why the Froslass is such a good backup attacker, because Kricketune can't hold its own against Blacephalon. It can't hold its own against the Zards. So just having that Froslass tech allows you to kind of get there. Ooh, they do find the Naga. They do Malolana. That's an interesting card. So if they actually do KO me here, we can go into Froslass. Yeah, it looks like they will KO me. Only 1 energy needed thanks to our 40 HP. But yeah, we should get a knockout here. Their board setup is not very good either. So if we do take a knockout here, it's going to be a big turn. The problem is we need to find an energy. And I don't know if we're going to get there. However, we do have the availability. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's Pokecom. Get another Snorunt. This way we don't draw Pokecom off of Cynthia. We need to find a unit energy or water or Viridian. And we do get one. Nice. I love to see it. So yeah, we are going to get a knockout here. No need to play Zebstrika. And, how much do we have to do again? 180 HP. Why am I so confused right now? Yeah, well, Spiteful Sigh. 50 damage, right? Because that'd be 200. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking 7. I'm an idiot. I wasn't attributing the ×2 weakness in my head. See what we get here off our prizes. Kricketune, that's good. We can get another Froslass into play. We'd have a Lillie's full force. Starting to think it's not a good card in this deck, though, but I don't know. Lillie literally was my first time using it. So basically what I did, I played it, and I was like, okay, so I want to put Box Grid back, so I clicked Box Grid. I wanted to put back another card in my hand. But when I pressed 2 cards, the rest of the cards got shuffled. So I'm like, what? You choose the card you want to keep? I thought you had to choose the card you want to put back. So that's kind of the mistake I did. That's why my win streak went back to 0. Ooh, they do have a B-String. They could snipe my Zebstrika, which would be a little annoying. They only have 2 cards in their hand, though. Do they even have another energy here? They can't do Injection. They can draw 3 cards, I think, if they want. Yep. Okay, this thing might actually be a little bit harder to beat. For sure, the Naganadels are harder to beat than the Blacephalons. Oh, they played a Dene. That could be a good target to knock out. Okay, so they will Venom Shot me here. We'll see where they go with the damage. They could hit the Zebstrika. We need to get a Mew into play ASAP. Ooh, they Welder. So it's going to be a little tricky having to deal with these Nagas. Not going to lie, these Nagas are going to be a little bit of a headache to kind of deal with. They're probably going to knock out Kricketune, if I had to guess. They're probably going to target the Kricketune. We'll see, though. We'll see where they put this damage. So we'll have the Lillie's full force next turn, I think. It's our only option. They could knock out the Zebra, though. We'll see, though. I think they're going to take out Kricketune because they know that I'll get knocked out. Though I can Icy win them. Hope for the best, maybe. Alright, where are they going? Yep. They are going to knock out Zebstrika, which is fine. We can get it back with Brock's Grid if we want. We do need to get a Mew down this turn. Now, I see we draw. Ask and you shall receive. Alright. Let's get back as Blitzle. I'm pretty sure we have both Blitzles in the deck. Yeah, we have Ditto too. Worst came to worst. Okay. So we play the Lillies. We're not going to be able to use Kricketune, unfortunately. Because I don't really know. I think we'll just Pal Pad, put back these two. Okay, so we choose the cards we want to keep. So we're going to choose to keep Cynthia and Caitlin Cynthia. Or Cynthia Pokémon, actually, might be better. Yeah, Cynthia Pokémon are the cards we're keeping. Alright, well, we could Spiteful Sigh for 140. Then we get knocked out. We have 5 cards in our hand, so there's nothing we can really do with Improvisational Performance. The problem is, if I knock myself out, he gets another knockout on something else. And I don't like that. So I think I have the Icy Wind here for 40. Wish I had a Shrine. But he might stay asleep. We might get super lucky here. Yeah, see? I made the mistake of choosing the cards I wanted to put back. Ah, he wakes up. Alright, well, we force him to have to B-string again. And he has to knock my active out, which is good. He can't snipe my bench thanks to Mew. Oh no, he plays Blacephalon. Are you kidding me? Well, if we knock this out, he won't get Fireworks Bomb activated, which is good. Because that attack is going to screw me over. Especially when I use Froslass and I have, like, low HP things in play. That's going to be really annoying. So we have to actually take out a GX here before this thing gets going. So I really want to get a Shrine into play. Ooh, Heat Factory coming down. That's bad, but also good because it's one less stadium to bump Shrine. Alright, well, let's see if he can take a knockout here. He has to knock me out. He could go with, like, a Bursting Burn. And then we just go into Snorunt. Well, we can't bring in Kricketune. Which Kricketune on a 2 retreat cost? I don't really see the value. He could knock me out with Turning Point, actually, which I think is what he's going to do. No, he's actually B-string into the Blounds. Yeah, but I think he's still going to go Turning Point. And we can maybe go for a spread here, maybe. That wouldn't be terrible. Spread for 30, I don't really mind that. All we need to do is just take out 2 GXs. We have 2 Great Catchers left. So that shouldn't be the hardest thing on the planet, especially when Froslass one-shots this. Because when we put 30 damage on that, we can KO it down the road with Kricketune again. So we have a game plan in motion. He probably needs a Beast Energy for this Blacephalon, though. That's the other thing, too. He hasn't played a Beast Energy yet. Yeah, no Beast Energy been played. And I don't think he plays 2 Psychic Energy. But I don't want to jinx it. So I think we have to just spread here or something. Because Kricketune can't get one shot. Well, I guess, no, he'll have his turn. He'll have his Turning Point turn, won't he? I don't know. I really wish if we could find Great Catcher Unity Froslass, I would knock out that. Like, the spread play has to happen. Oh, we drew the Froslass. That's gonna make me salty if I get Energy and Great Catcher. We didn't get it. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I don't even mind this hand. We can stamp him. We can go, Zebstrika here. He might be low on Ultra Beast. We need to find, like, a Shrine here, too. Great Catcher's in the deck. We did get Shrine. We got the Energy and the Great Catcher, though, to knock that out. Nah, whatever. We'll do this. We'll confuse him. That works, too. Yeah, the spreads would have worked fine, but the confusion works, too. This actually forced him to have to retreat or flip. And we just gotta hope Stamp kind of stuck here. And next turn, I mean, if we do go down, whatever, but if not, we can set up a Great Catcher knockout on this guy. Welder. Wow, that was a pretty busted Reset Stamp. Are you serious? What? Bro, Reset Stamp must be bugged, bro. They need to ban it on this game to fix its glitches. Because it's gotta be a bugged card. There's no way it is consistently making my opponent have the right cards in their hand to win the game. That is pretty annoying. Now I wish I hit this for 30. Okay, well. We could do this. Then we just need to figure out how to knock this out. Froslass could get there. I don't know if this was a good idea or not to do Brock's Crit, but we'll see. We'll get back Blitzle and Zebstrika. Double Sprint can get me the game, because all we would need to do is knock out a Dene and we can win. So we're kind of on the clock here. Okay. Shrine, Water Energy. Doesn't really matter, obviously, how much damage I do. He could go for a Blacephalon, but there's not enough damage on board for him to win the game. And we bypass that attack. There's a Cynthia. There's an Escape Board. Okay, so then all we need to do is knock out a Dene here if he doesn't bump the Stadium. I don't know. This is going to be a tough win. This is going to be a tough win. I really wish I spread for 30. Maybe I just played that turn wrong. I should have maybe just spread for 30. We'll see, though, if that matters. If Shrine sticks, we can win the game by knocking out a Dene, though. If Shrine... He's played 2 Stadiums. I gotta hope Shrine sticks. I mean, we have another Shrine in the deck, but that's not gonna be enough. Like, we have to hope that... Like, Shrine has to stick here if we're gonna win the game. Welder. Yeah, he's gotta be low on fires, too, right? He's played so many. 4, 7, 8... 11, 12. If Shrine can stick, we can win the game. If Shrine sticks, we can win. Come on, Shrine of Punishment. You do so much for the channel, and you have one job. And it's to stay and play and not get bumped. Alright, cool. So, now all we gotta do is figure out a knockout onto Dene. Which we can get. So we exactly have one card in our hand to knock Dene. We need a lot here, but if we can get there, we're Gucci. We have a Cynthia and a Sprint to try and knock this thing out. Okay, we didn't get Great Catcher. We did get the Kricketune. Alright, we just gotta sprint into Great Catcher here to win the game. No! We didn't find it. No. Well, good news is we can still survive a turn here. Maybe. I guess we confuse him. Can't really play the Ditto in case he has an energy, he just wins. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, we'll have another turn to try to win the game, at the very least. If he doesn't win this turn, we have another turn to win the game. He's really, like, he should be out of Pokemon. Like, most of these updated Blounds lists only play 3 Blacephalon. So, if he doesn't win this turn, we should maybe win the game. Like, I just don't really see how he's going to knock this Kricketune out. So yeah, this game it came pretty close. I still think this matchup is winnable because Blacephalon is weak to water. But, as you can see, guys, my opponent definitely put up a fight here. But let's see if they have the game on board. There's a Welder. They would need a Beast Energy to win the game. And they got it. Crap. We came super close, man. We just need to hit that Great Catcher. Maybe it was a bad idea to do Brock's Grit. I don't know. We came close, but no cigar. That's fine, though. This matchup is winnable, but whatever. I'm pretty sure we were a turn away. Like, I'm pretty sure we would have found the Great Catcher off of a Cynthia and a Sprint. But, fortunately, the Naganadels got me there, which kind of sucks. But, we're 1 KO off of getting 2 packs. Bruh. Alright, we'll see you guys another match with the deck then in just a moment. Alright, guys, we're gonna go do another game here with our Kricketune Zebstrika deck. I am enjoying the deck, which is kind of cool. I'm actually having a lot of fun playing this deck, so we'll see what we're up against next here. And a Fire Psychic deck. Alright. Another Fire deck, but when in doubt, get the Froslass out. Unfortunately, Kricketune is not going to be doing much for us here, but that's fine. Well, we can still tech the Kricketune. You never know. You never know. And we are going to start with a Kricketot. We do have Froslass Energy in our hand, too. I do want to get an Elm, though, but we can always Pokecom, potentially. Oh, they're using Dolls in their deck. Now I'm very, very curious as to what type of deck they're playing here, because they have Dolls. Alright, we get to draw 2 cards. We didn't find an Elm. Looks like they're just playing Break Stard. They are going first, so they are going to be able to get 3 energy on this thing. We do have some stamps, though, so it's not the end of the world. Really want to get an Elm here, but we just can't find it. We can knock out the Break Stard, though, with Spiteful Sigh. Hopefully we get an Elm here. I would like 2 Elm's Lecture, but if not, we'll just have to play it cool. Maybe just hold the hand and bait them. They probably don't expect the Froslass. We might even just go collect, to be honest with you. Or we can Bug Bite for 10. Okay, they get rid of a Hearth. Okay, that's actually decent because we have higher odds of our thing sticking. But I guess the Psychic type is a Hoop. Not a Hoopa, sorry, a Marshadow. So I don't really know. We just have to kind of chain Froslass here. We should be good. Yes, I think we hopefully don't prize Ditto. And we get Ditto here. We netball for another Kricketot, and we attach the other Kricketot, and they won't see the Froslass coming. That's the goal, anyways. Drew another Pokecom. We could play that. Ditto did not get prized. We did prize our other Froslass. We have our other Snorunt, though. But we prized the other Snorunt, so we prized both Froslass and Snorunt. So we'll get Ditto. They're not going to see this coming, which is the beautiful part about doing this. We're just gonna pass. Hey, my hand is dead, man. I don't have anything in my hand. I didn't play a supporter. My hand's dead. Knock me out, and then you can win the game because you get any 4 cards, any 3 cards you want. Oh, and while you're at it, do not bench anything. You know. Alright, let's see what they do. I'm gonna Welder again. That's fine. As long as I don't bench anything here, or Custom Catcher the Ditto. I mean, their hand is so massive, they might get a Custom Catcher, but they can't do green, so there's that. Alright, come on, knock me out. Alright, let's see it. Hey, Jebaited! Oh, yeah, they're going to take a few seconds here to get any card they want, but they don't know that I just win the game. Alright, that's game. They have been Jebaited. See, that's how you bait people. That is how you bait people. Bit of a quick game. It, again, just shows off the power of Froslass. See, fire's everywhere right now in PCGO. You know, in one LAIC. A lot of people are going to play it. This is why you tech Froslass in your deck, because stuff like that can happen, and then you don't have to worry about losing to fire otherwise. So that's pretty cool. We'll get into another game, of course, because that game was very, very short. And we'll see what we're up against next. Another fire deck. See? That's why you play Froslass. At this point, I'm about to just play quad Froslass, to be honest with you. Maybe quad Froslass is actually something to consider, just because of all the fire types on this game right now. And, ooh, that's a pretty brutal hand. Pretty brutal hand, not gonna lie. We'll see what we can do, but we don't have a good hand, so it's not looking too good. We did get a Viridian, which kind of helps us. We could actually probably go for an improvisational performance next turn. I'm just gonna hold the hand. We can probably confuse him next turn, which is not bad. And oh, okay, so actually gonna be playing Blounds, and this is gonna be one of those situations where we can go for a Kricketune spread for 30. That's gonna be insanely good. That's going to be really good. Spreading for 30 here is awesome. The sad thing is Kricketot's not going to survive the turn. Don't hot burn me, even though they're obviously going to do it. But if we can not get hot burn, that would be great. Let's see. Don't do it. Don't GX me. They're obviously going to, but we'll see. Maybe I should have played the Viridian then. Okay, they don't actually do it. That's insanely good. That really is going to help me out here. Okay, so we can play this. We get 3 cards in our hand. I'm gonna have 2 cards if I do this. Might just hold the Blitzle then. I think we just confuse them. I think the confusion play is the best play for now. Just kind of slow them down a little bit, you know. Though if they get lucky and get heads, I'm gonna cry. I wanted to bench the Blitzle, but we kind of can't, because then we wouldn't be able to go for that improvised performance. I'm just gonna call it improvised performance from now on, because improvisational performance, you know, it's such a long word. Like, they even have to make the text kind of tiny. So we hope they hit themselves in the confusion here. And then we slowly try to set up again. And we can actually hit him for 130 next turn, actually. Depending on if Viridian stays or not. We'll see what happens, though. All we gotta do is just draw a good supporter here. We can also bench the Blitzle. Yeah, the Stadium Bub is a little sad, because I actually was hoping Viridian would stick around. Because if they do knock me out here, and we draw Froslass, we can knock him out. But then we go out in a blaze of glory. Well, I guess we have Blitzle. Let's just see if we cannot get cheesed out of the game by Heatran. Just Heatran, get Tails. Unless he has a Switch and a Escape Board in his hand. Come on, just get Tails, please. Just please get Tails. Oh my god. That's this game sometimes, bro. This game sometimes is very toxic. And we drew a Cynthia to back us up there. That actually is really annoying. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of salty about that. No Froslass, that's unfortunate. No Kricketot either. I think we're just gonna Icicle them. Because now this way the Heatran get knocked out by a Kricketune for 130. So that's kind of the idea. Alright, let's see what they got. They're probably going to go with Bucephalon this turn if they have enough cards in their hand. They only need 1 Fire Energy to knock me out. I am not going to lie though, I am very sad that that Kricketune had to get knocked out. You had to get heads on your dumb confusion flip. Okay. Let's see here. Will they get the knockout with the other Bucephalon? They played one Welder. They have a giant Hearth. Or, you know, they can get lucky again and just, you know, miraculously hit heads off of their Confusion Flip, but we'll see. It's also kind of a back and forth matchup, I think, too. If we wanted to play it that way, just kind of take a knockout every turn with Kricketune, but I really think that, like, the spread tactic is also really good. Now they do have a knockout. We're gonna lose a lot of prizes. I think we want to try and knock this thing out with Froslass here. I think it's my best play. And try to get another Kricketune in play. Because we're gonna go down so many prizes here. If our start was a little bit more consistent, we could have just tried to spread all these Pidgeotos and just try and knock him out with Kricketune's attack. It's not gonna work today. Yeah, they're just gonna retreat the Heatran, 3 energy in the discard. They just need a single energy here, which they obviously have. So I think we try to knock him out Froslass, and we do want to get Kricketune into play, so we need to get some Kricketots going here. We do have a Grovyle, possibly, right? No. Alright, we need to get Water Energy, Energy, Froslass. No, didn't get that there. We did get a pretty good hand, though. We can try to just sprint into what we're looking for here. Don't know why I did that. Alright, sprint. Yes, we actually got the energy. Okay, cool. And we only need to put, I think, 6 damage. 100. Why is my math off right now? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Bro, I actually forgot how much damage we have to put on this thing. 20 times. 40, 60, 80. Why am I so confused right now? Doesn't really matter how much I put on it. That'll knock it out, right? 160. Yeah, okay, why was my math so off there? Why? Oh man, I'm an idiot. Ooh, there's a reset stamp. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know why I was kind of tripping there with what I was doing with Froslass. I was like confused. I was like, how much damage am I doing again? I forgot that if you press 4, it's going to do 160. Let's hit the Hustle Belt, but it doesn't matter anymore. They are going to knock me out here most likely with Hot Burn. We can stamp them, and again, I do want to do a Kricketune play. So we need to find like a Cynthia or something, and I want to go Kricketune here and spread all these Pidgeotos for 30. So our win condition at this point could be take out the Pidgeotos, take out the Heatran, which might not be too hard to do. So we have a win condition on board. We just gotta execute it. We'll touch the unit energy, we'll Grovyle, get Kricketune, we'll stamp them, do quite a bit of stuff. And then we just gotta maybe hope to find a Cynthia off, or maybe Caitlin Cynthia would be good too, just some way to get 6 cards in our hand. That's the goal. We'll see if we can get there. Because I want to knock out this Heatran, or I want to win the game. But again, our win condition, take out those Pidgeotos, knock out the Heatran at some point with Great Catcher, and that's all she wrote. That'll be all she wrote. She's down 2 Blounds, so never mind, she had another one. But she's obviously going to go Heatran here, because she brought in the active spot. She's probably just going to Hot Burn me for 50. It's also why I was like debating how much damage to do. But I don't think 20 damage would have gotten us there. I think we would have had to go kind of all in. I was trying to avoid Hot Burn too when I was trying to think of what to do with Froslass. Okay, so now our game plan's kind of in motion. So we have an idea of what we want to do here. Elm's Lecture. I do have 3 Pokemon we can get with that. I think the Elm actually does give us We play this 3 basics. Yeah. This actually does get us the 30 damage we need. And then we have a Kricketot for later. Okay, this is cool. We're gonna dump some extra guys. So we force them to have to welder to knock me out here. They played 2 so far. I think they have 1 in their hand. I can't even remember, to be honest with you. They're probably gonna find a welder, let's be honest. They have 3 Pidgeotos in a big hand. We weren't able to stamp them, obviously, but it's fine. But we wipe out all those Pidgeotos, and we knock this out, and we can win the game. So we're gonna be on a bit of a clock here. We kind of have to do everything in, like, order 2 of how our turn goes. So we have to, like, every turn get there. You know what I mean? Like, we have to, like, every turn. So next turn, we have to get all the Pidgeotos. The following turn, we then also have to Great Catcher the Heat Ram. We haven't played a single Great Catcher yet, and if it is prize, we are taking 3 prizes. As long as we just don't discard it with Sprint. Everything does have to be kind of sequenced here. Okay. See what we draw. We don't have a grass energy though. Oof. Big oof. I guess we could Pokecom for the Kricketune. And if we find an energy and we don't get Kricketune off the Cynthia, then technically we can still Grovyle, get the 7th card, and then attach the energy to count as 6. I guess that works. As long as we don't draw Kricketune here, this actually does work out for us. So we'll try it. If this doesn't work, we can't win the game, I don't think. So we just gotta pray we draw an energy here, and not the other Kricketune. We drew the Kricketune. Are you flipping kidding me, bro? That actually cheeses me, dude. Okay, you know what? Change of plans. We can knock out the Heat Ray this turn. Maybe we just do that instead. We could, I mean, we knock out the Heat Ray, our plan is still going to be in motion, obviously, but dang it. We had to draw the Kricketune. It would have been better to knock out all those Pidgeotos and then just knock this out. Whatever, this works too. This works too. As long as we can play a Mew, we should be fine. There's a Netball for an energy. There's a Great Catcher. Okay. So all we gotta do is just get 6 cards in our hand somehow. Alright, so this is gonna be a really big turn for us. Well, again, we did also just stamp him here, so they might also need to move their Jirachi, build up the Blacephalon. They might not be able to get there. We'll see. We did stamp him to 2, you know. They have played quite a few resources already. They've played 3 Welders. They're down 9 energy. They have Fire Crystal, but you know what I mean? Like, we'll see if they get the knockout here. You never know. It might not happen. We have a decent chance of maybe surviving the turn. Because not only do they get all the energy on the Blacephalon, they also have to have... They only need 1 energy in their hand, unfortunately. But at the same time, they also need to move Jirachi. So they're going to be asking for quite a bit here to knock me out. They can get there, but if they don't, we're Gucci. They did find their last Welder there. That's kind of annoying. I was like, you know, 1 Welder in the deck. How do you hit that off of a 27-card deck, pretty much? Let's see. Let's see if they got it. Giant Hearth does it, so they have the switch in their hand. They can get there. We'll see. Come on, no whammy. No whammy. Actually, hold on. How many grass energy do we have left? Oh, they do have the retreat. Okay, we should have 1 grass energy left. This is pretty much our make or break turn. We have 2 sprints to try to dig for what we need. Again, stuff like Caitlin Cynthia will help us out quite a bit. A normal Cynthia will guarantee us the game. So all we gotta do is just get 6 cards in our hand and we win the game. That's all we gotta do. We have a Caitlin Cynthia, we have a Cynthia. And Lillie's Full Force also will get us there too. So we have a ton of outs right now. Alright, so if I Caitlin... Hold on, let me just make sure I'm doing the math right. Caitlin Cynthia will leave me with 5 cards, I think. There's no way to get any more cards in my hand, right? If I do Caitlin Cynthia, we discard a card. Yeah, we'll have 5 cards. We gotta do another sprint. If we can get Lillie's Full Force or Cynthia, we get there. If I had a grass Pokemon in the deck, I could have Sunshine Grace for it. Did we seriously whiff the Cynthia and the Lillie? Bruh, what? That is a joke, bro. What? Okay, well they are... Oh, I'm pretty triggered right now. Wow, we whiffed the 2 cards we needed to win. Jesus. Alright. We can stamp him to 1. And we can knock him out. That's our goal. Knock him out, stamp to 1, hope for the best. They're out of welders, so then we just gotta pray they don't get lucky off of, like, a blazer. They've already played the Beast Energy, though. So this is gonna be our final turn here to try to win the game. We get 1 extra turn to survive, I think. Man, that sucks, dude. We didn't get the win, man. That's so upsetting. So upsetting. Alright, well, we have 1 more turn to try to win here. Stamp to 1. They're out of welders. Hope for the best. That's that. Oof, they play customs. That could get dirty if they hit a double custom blazer knockout on Duskull. Assuming their last prize in energy. It might not be, though. What are the odds of that? That's pretty low. They have like a 1 in what? How many cards left in their deck? 21? It's like a 1 in 21 chance. Or 1 in 22 chance, actually. As long as they just don't find a knockout here, we can win, hopefully. I mean, we should be able to get 6 cards. Double sprint should find us that last Cynthia. So we just gotta survive the turn and we can win the game. The fact that they've used their Heat Ran is really good. There's no energy on the Victini, that's really good too. I think we might be able to come out on top, guys. Let's see. We got really lucky here, I guess, sort of, at the end here, that they're out of welders. Oh boy. Still, though, this Kricketune deck is fun to play. It's actually kind of satisfying to play against this deck, too. Alright, let's see what they got. Come on, no whammy. Like, they can't Pal Pad right now. They've already used all their airmails and Stellar Wish. They might just keep drawing the active spot. They could put Welder back, though, and get a Pokegear. They have 1 left. This is stressful, guys. So stressful, dude. When you whiff the card you need to get to win the game, and you may or may not have a shot of winning the game here, depending on how lucky you get. Alright. Now we just need to find Lillie or Cynthia. No, let's just sprint first. And that's game. Oh! Oh, finally, we got there. There we go. Taking out all those Pidgeotos. Satisfying 3 prizes. And that's going to wrap today's PCO video, guys, with the Kricketune deck. This is a fun deck to play. I definitely recommend playing it. I might even try out Kricketune with some kind of spread weird deck, because That spread attack is actually pretty OP. I think we have enough to get a pack here. So I might as well go ahead and buy a pack. But yeah, that's the Kricketune deck for you guys. I think Kricketune is fun to play. Kind of takes an L to ADP, unless for some reason they decide to bench 3 Keldeos. Maybe you can win the game, but you can't really beat ADP, I don't think. But other than that, I mean, all your matchups aren't bad. I mean, the Froslass can help you with the fire decks. Baby Blounds is, you know, kind of a cakewalk, as you saw there. You just take out their Pidgeotos, stamp them at the right times. Got him a Cargo. Alright, well, that was a bad pack. Anyways, thanks for watching today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe down below to help me reaching 7,000/6,300 subscribers. Follow me on Twitter down below, too, to stay up to date with all my latest tweets, and I guess just help me reach a follow go on Twitter. And, yeah, check out our sponsor, Card Caravan TCG, as always, guys. Use code LDF if you get any codes from there, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.